Well, have you ever wondered what life is like as a project manager at Taylor? Today in the Taylor Talks, we're going to put the career spotlight onto Anne-Kristen Kara, who is an award-winning project manager at Taylor. Anne, lovely to talk to you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, tell us, how did you get to this point, and what is life like as a project manager?
I studied a business management degree at the University of London. Then later relocated to Australia to work in the construction industry. And ever since arriving in Australia, I moved between Sydney, Brisbane, Perth and Melbourne, was exposed to a wide range of experiences and projects, and ended up being a project manager at Taylor.
I'm sure you've heard it before, but you're a real all-rounder. You've done so much in the construction industry. What is a typical day for you?
Well, I look after the entire process pretty much. So it starts off with the design phase, liaising with consultants and engineers, making sure we get the best and the most efficient design on paper. Moving on to subcontract letting, budget management, programming, looking after safety control and management, ultimately managing the site team.
Right now you're concentrating on the industrial sector. What is it about that particular sector and some of the projects which have been the most rewarding for you?
I personally really like the industrial sector. It has a fast turnaround on projects. We can do a standard warehouse probably within 6-7 months, but it also has very complex projects, for example, refrigeration distribution centers as well as data centers. One of the most memorable projects for me would have been the Lion Dairy facility in Chullora. It's a refrigeration distribution center specifically designed for Lion Dairy. There's a very complex technology behind it to make sure we get optimal energy efficiency out of the facility. Ultimately, that project raised the standards for Lion Dairy in Sydney, but also across Australia. And obviously it won an award in the Master Builder in Excellence Award in 2018.
Ah, congratulations. Sounds like a project which had lots of moving parts. What do you think it takes to become a successful project manager?
As you just mentioned, to be a little bit of a all-rounder, to have had site experience, but also have had substantial time in the office doing design management or contracts administration, being obviously fully aware of the safety management that comes with it, as well as very good communication and leadership skills. I believe it's important to be able to communicate not only with your team efficiently and effectively, but also with the client, with the subcontractor, as well as the consultants and engineers, to make sure that the project gets the most value.
Is that the thing that you enjoy most about your role? The fact that you are across everything, you're with the client, you're with the engineers, you're with the on-site, you're looking over the whole dynamic of what's going on.
Definitely, that is one of the reasons I love project management. The client satisfaction at the end of the project, being able to say, we've listened to what you wanted, we've created it, we've built it, hopefully we excelled, and just getting them to give us a tick of approval and say, we would love to work with you again.
What's next for you in your career?
Waiting for a very exciting opportunity to maybe do a multi-story warehouse within the Sydney area, and also extend my career within Taylor, maybe in the future move on to a construction management role, and being able to continue to combine motherhood and a successful career would be really good.
Well, it sounds like from where I sit, you do a wonderful job in all of those aspects in your life. So we wish you all the very best for the future.
Thank you very much.